One.
And his success rate at those type of shots is very, very high. Not played that too well, though.
4.
That was a good pot. Well, off that red, he got the green, but that's about it.
Mark Williams, 4.
Cue ball just travelled that half an inch far enough to make this only a swerve. I don't think you can see it direct. So just the rest up into the pack off one cushion.
Well, would you believe that he's left something, has he?
Yeah.
I think he may have left the red here to the right corner. That's the one. And the cue ball will replace where the ball marker is, and this red is definitely on. To be so careful. It looked insignificant snooker. And it just slid off the reds. And left Mark Williams with a great chance to run to the line. The winning line.
Seven. Eight.
Break building hasn't been ridiculously high in this match. A lot of times the frame hasn't been won at the one visit. There's only been 4 breaks over 70 in the match, but loads and loads of 40 pluses. That is what Mark will be looking for here, at least 40.
Yes, and the pink is on the black spot. There's no other spots available, but in this situation, the black has to go as close
15.
to the pink as it can without touching. The black will always be available as long as you're high.
16.
As he is now.
Makes it very difficult, though, to get into the pack with pink and black being like that. So the only way you can do it, really, is getting up for the blue. So he'll try and get red-black now, and then play for the loose red, and then try and get up for the blue. That's the only way you can get these reds open.
Okay, thanks. 23. 24.
Just about on the black. We'll play for that loose red, as Willie suggested, on the right-hand side of the table. But he's not on it. Just a safety
51.
shot now.
Mark Williams, 31.
Oh, that was played very, very finely indeed. Steve may well decide to open a few reds here. He's 35 points behind. Could be tempted here, Mark, at playing just to get onto the black rather than anything else, purely because he'd make it a shot to nothing. Makes the pot a little easier. Well, he's played even better. He's played for the pink, and that is a cracker.
One.
He'd have loved that cue ball to have gone another 3 or 4 inches. Don't know whether he can hold for the bottom red of the pack from here. He's having a good look.
7.
Well, has he held for it? I don't think he has. Ooh, he just got through to it. That was a good shot.
8.
The thing I like about Mark Williams is when he plays these shots, he plays them at such a pace, he gives it every chance to go in the pocket. Doesn't hit the ball too hard. Just says, okay, it's a tough shot, I'll roll it. Plays it with confidence, obviously, and gives it every chance to go in.
Well, he's played for a very, very narrow gap in
14.
between 2 reds. I don't think he's on them. He's played for the bottom red of the pack in between the 2 reds below the pink. Well, he's going to have to swerve it to play that.
Mark Williams, 14.
Well, that was a handy bump of the middle pocket. But for that, I don't think it would have been safe. And Mark's having a good look at something here. Red to the right hand of the table. Hit it thin, might pot. Is it too thin?
Well, he managed to get the white very, very close to a cushion, which makes his pot extremely difficult. If he'd only been on the cushion, you would have expected Stephen Lee to knock this red in. Well, there you can see it's virtually dead straight, which avails no position. Just maybe can pinch it and send it round 2 cushions, but if he plays this at pace, this is very tough. May have got away with it. Yes, he has.
Just purely and simply played the pot on the red. I think he thought if pot the red, little trickle up behind the brown. Well, he's going for the brown. I think his original intention was to pot the red and play a good snooker. And that's what he's doing.
Mark Williams 1.
So that pot could have given him the opportunity to win the frame. It's going to be very, very difficult for Stephen Lee to get this safe. And if he doesn't, this could be his last shot in this year's Embassy World Championship. Oh, well played. Well played indeed. Hit it perfect.
He's playing the cross double here. This red could go very, very close to this corner pocket. The key thing, though, is to get the white tight on the baulk cushion. Done half the shot right. Exactly the same shot for Mark Williams.
Excellent shot from Mark Williams. I'm just thinking, well, he's a tough competitor, isn't he? Great single ball potter, good safety player, good break builder. He's got all the ingredients, hasn't he?
Well, and usually during the championship you're going to have a bad session, and he had that from when he led 7 frames to 1. He lost 4 frames on the trot from 7-1 to 7-5 and literally couldn't pot a ball. But apart from that one session of 4 frames, he has played like that kind of shot as well as anybody I've ever seen. Unfortunately, this time it's only worth 1 point.
Thank you. Mark Williams 1.
Once again, though, asking the question of Stephen Lee. Hit the reds and try to get it safe. Because if you don't, you're on your way home.
Yes, and there's room to go around the back of this red if he decides to play 2 cushions. Let's just have a look at the weight. Has he got it right? There's room to go around the back. He's gone round the back, but the weight
Mark Williams 4.
has not left the pot, so ball's replaced.
Okay, Mark.
Referee Aaron Williams just asking everybody happy with the where he's left it. He's got a good line the first time. He's gone in the pocket this one.
And a miss. Mark Williams 4.
And going in the pocket doesn't leave it safe.
Well, you'd expect Mark to take this on, but he's not bound to get onto a colour, so I know he's thinking about letting him play again, because he's getting 4 points every time he misses it. What do you think, John?
Well, he could hit it and get it safe. I think if you've got an opportunity like this, particularly how well Mark pots, you can't refuse this.
Back.
Well, I can't believe it.
Especially as the only problem, even if he didn't get on the colour, as long as he potted the red, he could play the snooker again.
Okay.
But I think Mark's hoping for such an easy chance. He was hoping just to go, Stephen to go round the back of the red, and then he only needs red, colour red to be in the final.
Well, let's see if he can hit the red and get it safe this time. Looks a good line. It's a bit short of pace, I think.
Foul and a miss. Mark Williams 4.
Now this is getting serious, John. There's now some 63 points in the game, and there's only 75
Okay, settle
on.
down now, please. Thank you.
Oh, it's hard enough this time. Good shot.
But the decision to have it replaced got him 8 points. He may have only got 1. But the red off the table now for Mark Williams virtually assures him the frame. Red and colour definitely does.
Well, another tremendous safety shot from Mark Williams. Stephen Lee hasn't plotted the ball this frame. He's never had a chance to. And he's hit the red, but he's left one into the middle. And now that's gone in. Just needs the pink. One more red and a colour. And Mark Williams will be in the final for the third time.
7.
And as his coach said back in '79, when this red goes in, I'm in the final
8.
now, you know.
Hi, Terry Griffiths.
That's a good word for Stephen Lee. He hasn't been in the best of form throughout this season, but he's come into this championship and found some form, John.
And every
14.
credit, I think he's played very well in this match. Very well indeed. But losing
15.
the first session 7-1, he was always up against it. He tried very hard the second session. He won it 5-3. It could easily have been 6-2. But
21.
Mark Williams, over the
22.
2 days, has played well. And of course, as we say, Willie, got the ideal temperament for here at the Crucible. He's just so relaxed, so laid back.
Yes, you would have to
28.
suggest, John, he's probably got the best temperament in the game at the moment, along with John Higgins. I put him up there at the moment as well.
29.
Of course, Ken Doherty is good temperament as well. Well, no breaks over 50 in the frame, but 2 very good breaks of 31 and 29. Mark Williams dominated the match from the start and convincingly goes through to the final for the third time. He wins by 17 frames to 8.